Hello, this is Kubo. In part 1 of this series, I talked about what SP meta is and why it is a beginner's trap. But to use SP meta effectively, you must first abandon your frontline defender. In this video, I'll be talking about how to maintain green stamina without a frontline defender, or at least score higher than using a frontline defender even if your stamina drops to yellow. That's right, you heard me, dropping to yellow stamina. But don't get me wrong, you should delay dropping to yellow stamina as much as possible. Green stamina is still very strong. Once you reach max limit break frontline, your scores should be enough to manage yellow stamina because they still cap on critical nodes at yellow stamina. Now the important part is cap on critical nodes. To enter SP meta, you must reach voltage cap on critical nodes, no need to do so on wonderful nodes. This is the fundamental of SP meta, which I will explain in the next video, but for now you just need to know that your scores should cap on critical nodes. You now have your yellow stamina to use in addition to green stamina. Now, even if you can't maintain in green stamina, the least you could do is to prevent yourself from entering red stamina. Now, don't get me wrong, it is still best to maintain in green stamina if possible, but if you can't do so, it doesn't mean you should give up your third scorer for a defender. Entering yellow stamina is okay, so long as you don't enter red stamina. Get this through your head. This is not possible during the early stage when your scores do not reach cap on crit and your stamina is not as good. Once you have max limit break frontline, triple scorer frontline is very easy to do. Many easy songs have low damage that you won't drop to yellow at all, and difficult ones are fine when you can use yellow stamina bar. Seriously, it can be done with a stamina as low as 60,000. Green stamina is your first 30% of your stamina, so 60,000 stamina, 30% of it is 18k. You can take 18k damage before reaching yellow. First, we look at stamina damage of easy songs like Bokura wa Ima no Nakade. This song has 321 base note damage, as you can see here. Well, damage per note gives a good impression on damage, but ultimately, you want to look at total note damage minus notes in AC or AC duration, the percentage right here. Why? Because you stop taking damage when you clear an AC. Ideally, in every AC, you want to tap the first note of each AC, then activate your SP to clear them immediately. Clearing ACs at node 1 means you stop taking damage for the rest of the AC, and that is huge damage mitigation. This is also another reason why triple scorer is not for weak frontlines because they have trouble clearing the AC in node 1. Now this song has 50% AC duration, meaning 50% of the time you won't be taking damage. Now that's huge, isn't it? You can be more specific and subtract the first note of each AC since you always need to tap the first note to clear an AC anyway. So 4 ACs means 4 notes subtracted from here. But anyway, 50% AC duration means your total note damage is reduced from 57,685 to 28,842. Rounded down. Now that is huge mitigation. And besides that, this song itself, it has two 2k stamina damage trick notes right here, but one of the AC also restores 10k damage. That's a positive income of 6k damage. Now we minus it from our stamina damage, so 28,842 minus 6k, that equals 22,842. With 60k stamina, I can take 18k damage. As you can see, we are only 4,000 stamina away from full green stamina. With a little bit more damage mitigation, we can maintain our stamina at green without using a frontline defender. We can also choose to phase tank the damage as we won't drop to red stamina and we will score higher than using a frontline defender. What about a song with higher damage? Let's look at Angelic Engine. Now the song Angelic Engine has 518 base note damage. The AC duration is 56%, so we take 44% total damage. 95,130 times 44% equals 41,857. With 60k stamina, our green and yellow stamina bar are 70% of our stamina, so 60k times 70% equals 42k. Well, oh, what do we have here? We already have enough stamina to face tank the song with 518 note damage. Now, what about songs with even higher note damage than this? Or what if we want to stay in green for Boku Ima mentioned just now for the entire song? Now, you need to know the right place to get the most stamina because you will score lower if you waste too many backline slots for stamina. Remember, a few boosters belong in backline too. You don't want to over-compromise your offense. The first source of damage mitigation is Necklace. At max skill level, a necklace provides 2% damage reduction. Accessories affect all 3 members within a strategy, so accessories give triple the effect, in other words, 6% damage reduction in total. Necklace effect decays based on stamina, so the longer you play, the weaker it gets, but assume it retains its full effect for the entire song. 22,842 times 6% equals 1,370. Adding another necklace means another 1,370 decrease in stamina damage. Now, it's not a lot, but necklace is still the first option you want to consider because you have free accessory space. Once your backline is developed enough, you don't need 6 bracelets to max out your SP gauge. You probably need around 3 or 4 bracelets if you upgrade properly, and you need 1 slot for belts because even mega whales use belts to max out their SP voltage. So with 3 or 4 bracelets plus a belt, that leaves 1 or 2 free slots for necklace. It's not a lot, but it's free damage mitigation, so why not? Next, I want to talk about stamina sticks. Now this is very important. Stamina sticks, they are a huge trap. If your goal is to maintain green stamina, stamina sticks are not good because they follow what I call a 30% rule. Basically, they only provide 30% effectiveness at maintaining your stamina in green. So for example, with 60k stamina, let's say you use a stamina stick that increases your stamina by 10k. So your stamina is now 70k. 30% of 60k stamina is 18k, but 30% of 70k stamina is only 21k. So as you can see, you only increase the amount of damage you can take by 3k before dropping to yellow stamina, even though you raise your total stamina by 10k. Even if you change the value, let's say adding 10k stamina to 90k stamina instead of 60k, it will still give the same result. So a 10k stamina increase will only increase the damage you can take by 3k before dropping to yellow no matter what. Any increase in total stamina will go through this 30% rule. It only provides 30% effectiveness to green stamina. But at preventing red stamina, well, stamina sticks do an okay job. Yellow stamina is 40% stamina bar. Adding 10k stamina means you can only take 3k damage before dropping to yellow, but it also means you can take another 4k damage before dropping to red. So 7k damage in total. In other words, they provide a 30% effectiveness at preventing yellow stamina and 70% effectiveness at preventing red stamina. If your goal is to prevent yellow stamina, then stamina sticks are not good, but if it's preventing red stamina, then they do an okay job. But they're still nothing compared to tap skills or live show active, or I call LSA, because they do not obey this rule. If you heal 3k stamina from tap skill or LSA, all of it will help maintain your stamina at green. Frontline Defender tap skill gives the highest amount of defense, so we use them during early game when our team is weak, but late game, you abandon Frontline Defender for better scores, so LSA Defenders are where we turn to. I want to talk more about LSA Defenders, but SP meta is a long topic and I want to keep each video under 10 minutes so you have an easy time digesting. I am splitting this into 2 parts to not overwhelm you with info in one video, and I will do the same in the future videos if needed. For now, let's look at the summary of this video. Once you have maximum break Frontline, you can drop to yellow stamina as long as your score is still capped on critical notes. Do not drop to red stamina. We can already face tank many songs in the game with a stamina as low as 60k. Finally, stamina sticks are not as good at maintaining green stamina because they provide 30% effectiveness at preventing yellow stamina, but they do an okay job at preventing red stamina because they provide 70% effectiveness instead. That's all for this video. In the next video, I'll continue on LSA backline defenders. This is the second video of SP Meta series. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, follow my Twitter and Reddit, pledge my Patreon, and join my Discord server. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.